So y'all, I was just sitting here, scrolling my FYP page, and I ran across this officer Tate Johnson, and she was talking about how she deals with racism, being a police officer, a K9 car. So in my mind, I'm just like, okay, well, if she dealing with racism and she one of them, well, how do you think they be handling us citizens? No. So anyways, and share that video with y'all so y'all can watch it with me. And tell me what you think about that and the healthcare field. All of these people that be having so much to say in these comments, and then you go look at their about page and you see where they work, and you are astonished, honey. Astonished. Anyways, let's get into the video.
I'm a police officer. I've been a cop for 7 years. 5 years with my current agency, Cocoa Police Department. And I just want to bring awareness to the racism and the discrimination that goes on within the police department and within the community. Without being so long-winded, just to give you a brief overview. When I first started here, of course I worked night shift, worked long hours. You know, I didn't have any rank, so I started at the bottom. No one cared. No one cared about Officer Johnson. It wasn't until I went to the community engagement unit and I was assigned K9. The day that I was assigned K9 is when everything changed for me. I was racially attacked, slurs against me, false narratives about me, saying that I'm aggressive and I'm a rogue officer and I'm going to shoot people and that I'm untrained. And all these things started behind me getting K9, a position. Being attacked verbally on social media, being followed around, having my photo photoshopped of me stealing money, photoshopped of just negative stuff, creating false narratives, all because they wanted my position. They wanted me to get fired, saying that I was aggressive and made threats. Now this came from a particular family, but in true fashion, it was a white family. And their white friends and families came behind them full throttle without even knowing who I am. A great mom, a great daughter, an aunt, a cousin, full-time mom, full-time college student, great provider, great person. They looked past all that and said, "You're not qualified. We don't want you to have K9." And that was over 3 years ago. In 2025, I'm still being targeted. Anybody else can do whatever. If Officer Johnson does anything, it's being highlighted. As you can see, I'm a K9 officer. I'm home today because I had to take a mental health day for myself because of the constant harassment, the constant degrading, the constant humiliation from the same people. And you ask, what can be done? What can be done? Now, it's one thing when you have crooked cops out there and they're doing their things, because trust me, there's bad cops, there's bad lawyers, there's bad doctors. In any profession, you're going to find a bad apple, right? People want to highlight the crooked cops and the ones that just out there targeting and harassing folks. But for the good officers like myself that's out here to help, I've coached basketball, I've done, graduations, community events, gave back. The ones that are doing good, when we get targeted, you don't hear anything. 5 years of being harassed, 5 years of having to overcome inequality still. We're still fighting the same fight we were fighting 50, 60, 100 years ago. We're not welcome. And when I say we, people with the brown skin like myself, I've been nothing but an outstanding officer, an outstanding citizen, outstanding mom. And I have to get on here and say stuff like this because you have a community that they will drag you through the mud because you're elevating. That's not right. And it's just so sad. It's so sad to me that there are some good police officers out here. Good mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, cousins, sisters, brothers. We put our lives on the line every day. We're good officers. Everybody is not out to harm. Everybody is not out to harass and humiliate. There are some really good cops out here. But for the ones that get drugged through the mud and they have their personal information leaked online, you got people dropping by their house because it's happened to me. Photos of me, videos of me, pictures of me. We get followed. We get harassed. It's just like, I want to bring awareness to that. I want to bring awareness to that because nobody should have to go through that. No, nobody should have to go through that, especially not a police officer that's a damn good police officer and that is standing strong, standing tall on the right side. We're doing something right in our community. And it just really hurts just to know that in 2025, the racism that's embedded is still so strong. Like I said, I've been a cop for 7 years. I've gone to plenty of calls where I've been called a nigger by white folks. I don't want this nigger bitch here. Wow. I'm gonna call you a nigger to your face. I've been spit at before. And trying to do the right thing, you try to be the bigger person. Like they say, oh, just it's social media. Look over it. Everyone wants you to look over it when it's something that doesn't have to concern them, when they're not in the limelight. And I just want to bring awareness to that because people need to know that there are some really good officers out here that are being targeted, that are being harassed, that are being followed, that are being photoshopped, that are being lied on. I want to bring awareness to that, and I really hope that this message reaches somebody and people can know that there's some really good cops out here that can really use your support, that can really use your encouragement, that could really use, just someone to say, you know what, I appreciate you for what you do.